Bum's Life episode. Don't know. It's a new episode. We're here by a little creek. Not sure the name of it, but I found this little spot. See some ducks coming at me. It just looks like kind of a nice little spot to hang out, relax, get your mind straight. I love the roots of these trees, man. Look how huge this tree is and the big roots. Just amazing God's creations. It's wonderful. Not sure if that's supposed to be like a tree house over there in the distance or what, but see, there's a couple of ducks coming towards me, probably thinking I got bread or something to throw at them, but I don't. Nice little log cabin sort of looking house. Just gorgeous, this tree. You could almost climb to the top and dive off, and it's so tempting, but I don't know how to swim, so I'm not going to do it, and don't dare me. But this is a brand new episode called A Bum's Life, and I saw this as I was coming down the street. It just looked interesting to me, because I was going a little bit too fast down the street on the bike, and when you have a bike that don't have any brakes on, you have to find grass in order to slow down, or something else that would make kind of slow your motion down, or I'd either crash into a tree or something else, which I don't want to do, but just gorgeous the scenery right here. Yeah. I'm on my way to Kmart to exchange my bike lock that I got last week at the Kmart that's closing, and the lock don't work. It opens, but it's very hard to close, so I'm bringing it back. But as I was going down the hill, having no brakes, you can't stop. So I had to make a quick turn down a side street, and I ran into that park down there. So I figured, why not just start filming from down there? And so that's what I've done. And I'm coming up to a new restaurant that's about to open up there. Looks like they're putting finishing touches on it or whatever. But as you can see, it's an old abandoned house that they bought, and they're redoing it up and making it look nice. So it's going to be called the Burgess Pig, coming fall of 2014. I like the pig right here, though. Their main sign. And see, they're tarring the road right here. So here I go again down the hill. So wish me luck that I don't get hit or run out of sidewalk or hit a tree or a pole. I might go out here in this road here, which I'm going to do. Instead of going over the bridge on the sidewalk, I'm going to go over on the road here. That way I have a little more room. I don't feel that safe. I feel safer in here than dodging all the bicyclists and a pedestrian when I don't have brakes. Especially when I'm coming down a hill, like I'm doing right now, and I'm going to be flying with no brakes. So I just hope this light does not turn red on me, or I get a quick turn to the right, or do some zigzagging. Bad enough when I get a yellow light and then a red light. It's nice when you have a brake system, but when you don't have brakes, it doesn't help. I should swap brakes with her. At least you got brakes. I got no brakes. It's fun going down a hill, especially when you're videotaping. If you look at YouTube, you might see his, check out A Bum's Life. I said, check out on YouTube, called A Bum's Life. You might see yourself riding a bike next to me. I shoot myself, I'm like a homeless person, so I'm like doing a reality TV thing on YouTube. Yeah. So check it out. You might see yourself riding alongside me. Your second will And before I left the house, I ran into my ex, and it was amazing. She actually said hi to me. I didn't really want to say hi to her since she stole my bike and stole my roommate's bike and got rid of the stuff. I sort of miss her a little bit, but I'm kind of glad she's gone because I got a better woman in my life. One that doesn't steal, one that doesn't do drugs, believes in God more, and likes me for who I am as a real person, not somebody that can be used, you know. Been through too many times over my years. Never again. I was surprised I trusted the girl I know now. But she was so sweet. And I'm glad I met her. I'm glad I'm helping her. And she's very glad too. And I can't wait for the day I make her grandma happy and make her grandma proud that she met me. That's what I told her last night. I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make your grandma happy. I'm proud of you because she's going to be sitting right in the front row. She's going to be able to turn her head and look at you coming down the aisle in a beautiful white dress, coming into my arms and saying, I do. And that'll be the day that your grandma looks at you as a real woman again and believes in you, knows that your life has changed for the better. And I'm helping her change, and I'm going to try to help her. I'm understanding her. She's struggling with some past problems, and I know how it is with problems. I know how it is with addiction. I'm dealing with her, and I'm dealing with mine. And we're helping each other. And that's what life is all about. Helping each other with faith, believing in each other, with God's help, and living life to the fullest with each other. And that's how you make a friendship. That's how you make a bond. That's how you come to grow each other, to love one another better. Not just beating the crap out of a woman or throwing fists and fighting and all that stuff. Yeah, that happens in marriages and stuff, but that's not love. That's not real life. That's more of a reality crap that you see on TV. This reality show you're watching is real. You're never going to see violence. All you're ever going to see on here is love. You're going to see no hate. You're going to hear about loving others, giving to each other, giving to others, lending a helping hand, and that's what this reality show is about. Helping others out of their times of need and their struggle. Because I'm not dealing with people that treated me like crap no more. I get on my feet a lot better. I get a job. You're going to be seeing in future seasons or episodes of me handing out cash to people that really do need it. You know, the interviewing them and talking to them and getting their expressions and getting their views. Well, right now my Kmart exchange is locked, so I'm going to have to call John and have him come out and take a look at it. That thing phone. I didn't bring mine, so I don't have the Kmart phone tonight. So I'm going to turn it back in here a minute.
You doing okay?
Man, that's a fucking wrong story. I gotta go back to the other one. Unless you can do it. I don't know why I came over here. I'm supposed to go to the other store, and John, the manager, said I could exchange it, but maybe you might be able to change what it is. You'll unlock, okay? Lock. You'll unlock. When you lock it, try turning that.
Yeah, I see.
Well, I got it at the Kmart that's closing. I really don't feel like going all the way over there. There's no bar. I just want to exchange it for a different one. I don't want money back. I just want to exchange it for, and hopefully it works better. But there's no bar sold for you to do anything. That's why they told me to go back to the other store. But I told them I shouldn't go over.
Alright, well, with items purchased at the Dale Mabry store, I can't return them or exchange them.
That's why. I gotta go back there anyways.
I don't know why. I don't
know why I came over here. I lost my mind. I was sleeping. What happens when you have ADHD? Don't ever get it. Sorry, I don't have all phones yet. Thanks.
I don't care.
Oh, I can't believe I did this. Since I'm way over here, I'm going to head over to my old roommate's house quick. And, see him. Give him something. Oh man, I can't believe it. Well, I should have hopped on bus 41 and went, oh, well, at least I can go over here where my old roommate lives, and then I can hop on 45 over by his house. And that'll get me closer to where I have to go to camping over here. So that's okay. At least I can get 2 birds on the snow. I was going to go to his house later at night, but I'll go there now. But as you can see, when you have ADHD, oh my gosh. I need drugs to deal with my problem. Oh, this is what happens when a bum's life gets messed up, when he thinks too fast on where he's got to go. I can't believe it. I knew, oh man, what an idiot. Maybe I should change the name to an idiot's life. Let's see, I got to start a show for my kitten called A Kitten's Life. Now I got to start one called An Idiot's Life. Oh, Krispy Kreme donuts. I wish I had money. I can smell it. I'm going down behind the building, down the side street. And man, when you smell Krispy Kreme donuts, you smell Krispy Kreme. And your stomach just... Don't laugh too hard, please, folks. I don't want you to fall off your bed or fall off the couch on the floor. Just if you got a beer in your hand. Only do that when you're out in public and you're stumbling across the sidewalk. That's when you fall on your face, okay? So I can videotape it. I'm joking. I don't know how to videotape that. Well, let me get back to my girl. My angel I just met. She's so special. I met her Friday at the bus stop. We're living with me since Friday. It's Monday now. So if that tells you something, there's a connection. There's a good bonding, there's a friendship, and a love going between us. In season 2, you're going to probably see a little bit more of her as we decided to stay together and be something. We're going to try to make it work. She knows where I've been, and I know where she's been, and we're going to make our life special with each other and make a nice reality show. Not where you see these reality shows with families and people fighting and all that shit on the reality shows, and then the show gets canceled, or they get a divorce because of all the problems they're having, etc., etc. Well, this reality show you're watching on YouTube here is going to deal with all that stuff, but it's going to be quite the opposite. We're 2 people that like to give. We're 2 people that care about others, care about animals and stuff. Like earlier, when we were getting ready to go on a bus, there was a stray dog, and we could tell it's in pain. We could tell it has been eaten right or taken care of as we're walking. We tried calling it to herself to catch it, so we bring it back home, but it was too scared, too shy to even come and deal with a real human. That tells you something about a dog. They must have been very, very abused, or neglected. But one day I'm going to try to catch that sucker if I see it again. I'll put my dog leash in my butt bag here, and maybe one of these reality shows, you might see the dog fighting with the kitten, or the kitten fighting with the dog. But in season 2, season 3, whichever it will be, you're going to see our friendships grow, our love grow for one another. You're going to see us doing stuff as real bums, and then seeing us as humans, being who we are. We're going to be going into places looking like a bum, trying to do something like maybe eat, get served, etc. We're going to showcase things that homeless people go through every day. And they're going way over where I'm going to go. I'm back over here in Panhandle, the place I'm going to go with my old roommate does. And what we're going to do, we already know where one restaurant is. It's a very elegant restaurant we found earlier today as we were both walking. And it's very elegant. There's tablecloths on every table. There's crystal glasses for water on the tables. And so you know it's a very elegant restaurant. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into this restaurant. She's going to wear a hoodie and look like she does. Maybe I met her looking like a guy. And I'm going to look like a bum, and I'm going to stay for a week. And we're going to go into this elegant restaurant. And we're going to try to get food. We're going to see if we can eat food. We're going to see if we can order food. We're going to see what we can do. Pull us out. Like you can see, when they look at us, like they did when I went in there just to see if I could get a glass of water earlier. And then looked at the guy giving me at the front door, I can tell when we walked in there again, we're not going to be served. We're not going to be looked at as a human being. We're going to be thrown out of the place and tell that we can't be there. We can't be served because of the way we look. Because everybody was dressed really nice. It's an elegant restaurant. It's like a 5-star place, blah, blah, blah. And then after we get thrown out, we're going to go home. We're both going to jump in the shower and shave. She's going to do her hair up. She's going to wear one of the most beautiful dresses that you could ever imagine her in. She's not going to look like a guy. She's going to look like a human, a female woman. She is a true woman, let me tell you. She does not have no male body parts whatsoever. She has female body parts. And she is a knockout, gorgeous, beautiful creature. And I'm going to wear a nice suit, dress shirt, etc. I'm dressed up like a man, like a gentleman does when he takes a nice woman out. And we're going to go out. We're going to go back to that restaurant and walk in. We'll probably be served. We'll probably be seated. We'll be served menus. We'll order water. We're going to get served food, waited on. And then we're going to get up. And we're going to ask for a manager. And we're going to ask them why. At the same time, we're videotaping everything. We're going to ask them why. Not less than 2-3 hours ago, we were in here. And you would not serve us. You think yourself, why judge somebody for the way they look? Why judge somebody for what clothes they wear? Why judge somebody for the way they smell? Aren't you here to make that dollar and put it in your pocket and go home at night? Well, we are homeless. We have no home. We can't go home. We can't put $1 in our pocket because sometimes nobody wants to give us $1. We can't go home and put our head down on a pillow. We can't do that because we're homeless. We got to go underneath a tree. We got to find a cardboard box to feel relaxed on, feel relaxed in, feel safe. People need to understand this, man. This world needs to lend a helping hand to those in need, to those that are less fortunate than themselves. Homeless people are humans. Bums are humans. Female homeless ladies are who they are. They're homeless, but they need a helping hand. So lend a helping hand. Open your door. Open your heart. Open your wallet. Open your purse. And be a true human being of this world that we live in. Let's have a peace of mind. Let's have peace in this world. Let's stop this violence and stop this hatred, racism. It's ridiculous. It's growing and growing and growing. And it just keeps growing, and before long, it's going to be the end. Let's solve the problem, America. Let's solve the problem, world. Iran, Iraq. Frickin' man. Stop the bickering. Stop the fighting. Stop the bull crap. Reach your hand out. Hug each other. Hug somebody. Hug a friend today. Hug your mother. Hug your dad. Hug your sister. Hug your brother. Hug your neighbor when you see him walking down the street. Hug somebody in the store. Hug a cop. Hug a fireman. Hug somebody in the mechanic. Hug your church deacon, your church elder. No matter if you're Muslim, you believe in the Quran, the Holy Bible, whatever. Hug somebody today. And love from your heart. This world will be a better place for you and I and our future children. But without all that, there will never be peace in the world. So that's what a bum's life is here for. It's to teach. It's to educate. It's to show love, understanding of who we are and where we've been and why we're homeless or why we're a bum or why we need a helping hand. Not all people are bright, perfect. There's only one person in life that's perfect, and that's God. Anyway, so as long as you understand that, life will be precious for you and I and the entire world. A few more minutes left on this video. So I'm going to close this video and say, God bless. Thank the Lord for you. And I thank the Lord for my life and my breath that I breathe each and every day. I thank the Lord for my daughter, Oceana Pearl. I love her with all my heart. I love my son, Ronald Edwin. I love him with all my heart and all my life. My twin boys, Jaden and Jacob, I totally, truly miss them and love them dearly, like my daughter, Oceana. I miss her. I miss Ronald. I am sorry I haven't been a true father in your lives, but I'm struggling to be somebody better and makes you all proud of me one day, and I'm going to do it. I am going to make my kids proud of me one day. I'm going to make it to where I can look Oceana in her eyes, Jacob in his eyes, Jaden in his eyes, and Robert in his eyes, and be sincere in telling them I love them, I miss them over their years of being kids into their adulthood. I'm sorry I missed graduations, birthdays, Christmases with them. But I had a lot to do with over many years of my life. All because of something that happened in '93 that made me a different person, made my life change, and screwed it up. I've never changed. I've always been the caring person I've been, and I never ever will be the person that they think I am. I love each and every one of you. I love God. I love Jesus Christ. And I love my kids from the bottom.